Good morning, everybody. It's Lachelle, America's Supermom, and we are on day 12 of our challenge, Good to Great 30. I want to thank you guys for joining me on this journey. Today, the theme is time. Ask yourself the question, who controls your time? We have the power to control our own time, but how many times do we make ourselves victim of our job, family, friends, obligations? And we don't recognize the control and power that we have, and that we freely give this over to outside circumstances or other people. And it ends up to where we fall short. You know, we are rushing around, feeling like we don't have anything accomplished, all because we are not taking control of our time. So I challenge you today, as you go about your day, to think about, is this the best use of my time? What is the outcome going to be of me spending my time doing this? You know, if we really ask ourselves strategic questions before we get involved in certain activities, we might find that it's best to modify those activities or time block them for times when it is more efficient for us to work on them, or sometimes even to limit them. You know, set a timer. If you enjoy engaging on social media, but you're not disciplined enough to not spend all day on it, then set a timer. There's also apps where they can block you out of certain social media sites during certain hours. So if you're at work, you can set up certain parameters or boundaries where while you're at work, you are focusing on work and you're not even allowed to enter into certain apps or social media platforms during those hours, and you can find yourself being more productive. The thing I find about time is that time is not going to set a schedule for you. You have the ability to schedule your own time. And there are things that we fall short on. Like for some people, if you have a problem going to sleep at a certain hour because you leave your TV on, well, you might want to entertain not even having a TV in your room. You know, maybe you should have TV time in your living room, and when it's time for you to go to bed as a bedtime routine, you don't have to worry about not having good sleep because the TV's still on in the middle of the night. Or a lot of these smart TVs have timers. You could set a timer so the TV automatically goes off at a certain hour. So there are different ways that if we look at what it is we want to accomplish, we can begin to schedule, set alarms, set up boundaries, limitations, time block, do so many different techniques in order to make the most use of our time, to stay in control of our time, and to maximize the outcomes of the time that we have. So today, I challenge you to think about who controls your time. And if you feel like you've given your control away, take it back. Think about the desired outcomes that you want, and take control of your time and find ways that you can maximize your time starting with today. Now, you can take baby steps and you can start with 1 hour, 30 minutes. So for me, 30 minutes, time block, 30 minutes of reading, time block, 30 minutes of exercise, time block, 30 minutes of meal prep. Whatever it takes, start small. You know, it doesn't have to be anything big. But once you recognize the ability that you have to be in control of your own time and plan it so that you get the maximum outcome, you'll value your time and others will value it also. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.